Hi, this is Mr. Campbell, and this is my video blog for week 3 from August 22nd to August 26th. As always, take you through each one of my classes, what we've done this past week, what we're looking forward to doing next week, and then also look at some extracurricular stuff as well at the end. Social Studies 8 this week kind of got bogged down a little bit in really all of my classes, but Social Studies 8, we did get through our Muslim trade links, talk about Islam sort of on the whole. Also began talking about sort of early Judaism, what Judaism is as a religion, how it's different, and how Judaism is sort of the trunk of the religious tree of the big three of Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. And also did some work with the Ten Commandments as well. This next week we're going to get into Christianity and sort of its effects on early Europe, and Europe at around the time of our European explorers that are going to make their way over to the Americas. And we'll also get a Unit 1 test in, hopefully sometime in the neighborhood of Wednesday. Originally I had told the students, I think, Tuesday, but we're going to be looking more at Wednesday and Thursday on that. In U.S. history, we talked about the Articles of Confederation quite a bit. The pluses, the minuses, and there are a lot of minuses if you know anything about your early American history. The Articles of Confederation do not go very well. We talked about also then the Bill of Rights. After that, we really hit on that hard. I'm a big believer in talking a lot about the Bill of Rights with my U.S. history students because they are so important to their daily lives, or could be that important to their daily lives. And so really take our time on that. We're really right about the same spot in our U.S. history classes. I think I have those classes caught up with one another. And then this next week, we're going to start looking at the early republic, Thomas Jefferson, the War of 1812. And then I have this sort of idea where we're going to talk about sort of on the whole, who is the best early Republic period president. And I'm going to sort of exclude George Washington because he is on the literal and figurative Mount Rushmore of American presidents. So we're going to sort of kind of preclude him, as well as maybe Jefferson. I haven't decided yet whether or not we're going to exclude Jefferson or not. But I'm kind of playing around with doing like an NCAA tournament style bracket of presidents and sort of who the best president was in the early Republic period. Dual credit, we had our first quiz over chapter 3, which went okay, I think, for the most part. Those students getting used to sort of the format and the rigor of the course. And we moved pretty quickly. We're already through our chapter 4 lecture on colonial society, both in the North and the South, as well as the Middle Colonies. And now we're currently in the middle of prep for a debate where we are comparing the Salem witch trials to the Red Scare and McCarthyism in the 1950s, and debating which one was the legitimate scare, which one was the legitimate, I guess movement would be maybe the correct term. And so we're set up for that debate probably on Tuesday of this coming week. They'll have to do a quick write-up on that debate then that'll be due as it stands right now on Wednesday. They'll also have a chapter 4 quiz. We might get to start chapter 5 at the end of the week. It just sort of depends on how things go with this debate. We're just going to have to kind of wait and see. So that's sort of where we've been and where we're headed in my different classes. Just some quick extracurricular notes that I had. This past Monday, the junior varsity football team beat Clinton Prairie 22-6. It was a great game. There's a write-up on the school's website that sort of highlights our individual performers in that game. The biggest thing was that everybody got a chance to play, everybody got a chance to get better, and coming away with a win obviously is also nice as well. Volleyball had the one match this week. They went 1-0, but in talking to some of the players, they said that this week, I think they said on Thursday, they're playing Crawfordsville, I think here at home, and they beat Crawfordsville in an invitational tournament this past weekend, and so that's going to be kind of a big game for them. They said they were hoping that maybe that they could get a lot of people out to that game this coming Thursday, just sort of looking at the week ahead. So if you're listening to this and it's before Thursday, plan on coming out and supporting the Ramblers volleyball team. The girls golf team got a double win, I believe last night over Crawfordsville and Seeger. So congratulations to those ladies. And then tonight, this is the 26th, Friday the 26th. Varsity football is down at Turkey Run this evening. That kicks off at 7. So hope to see a lot of people out at that as well. That's all that I have for week 3. Still moving right along, still doing just fine, I think. And just trying to keep that momentum moving, that positive momentum that we had early on there in the school year. So, that's all I got for now, and I'll see you next week.